Once upon a time, nestled in a tiny town surrounded by a vast whispering forest, lived a young boy named Leo. Now, Leo wasn't like the other kids who spent their days chasing butterflies or playing by the river. His family was quite poor, and from a very young age, he had a big responsibility on his small shoulders. Every single morning, before the sun even thought about stretching its golden arms over the mountaintops, Leo would be awake. He'd grab his father's old, worn-out axe, its handle smooth from years of use, and head deep into the woods. Swish, thwack, swish, thwack. That was the soundtrack to his childhood. He wasn't just cutting wood. He was chopping up bits of the morning chill, the heavy silence of the forest, and turning it into warmth for the hearths in his village. Leo was known for two things: the neat stacks of firewood he'd deliver, and something far more valuable: his unwavering honesty. He was as straight and true as the tall pine trees he so admired. If a log was a little damp and wouldn't burn well, he'd tell you. If you overpaid him by even a single solitary copper coin, he'd walk all the way back to your house just to return it. The villagers would often say, "Leo's wood warms your home, but his honesty warms your heart." One crisp autumn afternoon, while cutting down a particularly stubborn oak tree, Leo's axe slipped. With a sickening clank, it tumbled down a steep, rocky ravine and disappeared into the churning waters of the river below. His heart sank. That axe wasn't just a tool, it was his family's livelihood. Without it, they would have no money, no food. Tears welled up in his eyes as he sat by the riverbank, his head in his hands. Suddenly, the water began to bubble and glow with an ethereal light. A beautiful river spirit emerged, her hair like flowing water and her eyes sparkling like polished stones. In one hand, she held a magnificent axe made of pure, shimmering gold. "Is this golden axe yours, young man?" she asked, her voice like the gentle gurgling of a brook. Leo, though completely awestruck, shook his head. "No, madam," he said softly. "Mine was just an old wooden one." The spirit smiled and dipped back into the water. She reappeared holding a second axe, this one crafted from gleaming silver, reflecting the sunlight in 1,000 dazzling directions. "Then perhaps this silver axe is the one you lost." Again, Leo shook his head, his voice a little steadier this time. "That's a beautiful axe, but it isn't mine either. Mine was simple and made of iron." The river spirit's smile widened. She dove one last time and came up holding not one, not two, but all three axes. His old familiar iron axe, the stunning silver one, and the brilliant golden one. "Because you have a heart as pure as this river's source," she declared, "you have proven your worth. Take not only your own axe, but these two as well. Honesty, young woodcutter, is a treasure far greater than gold or silver." Leo returned to his village, not just with the means to support his family, but with a story that would be told for generations. He continued to be the same humble, hard-working woodcutter, but now with a reminder that the greatest riches in life aren't the ones you can hold in your hand, but the integrity you hold in your heart.